So let's start exercise 8.4 with question number 1. Express the trigonometric ratios sin A, sec A and tan A in terms of cot A. We already discussed before that each trigonometric ratios can be expressed in terms of the other trigonometric ratios. That is, if one trigonometric ratio is known, we can determine the values of other trigonometric ratios. Applying the idea of expressing a trigonometric ratio in terms of the other trigonometric ratio, here also we are going to express sin A, sec A and tan A in terms of cot A. So let's start. Sin A we are going to express in terms of cot A. Sin is reciprocal of cosec A. So sin A we can write 1 by cosec A. And we know the identity cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. So cosec A we can write under root 1 plus cot square A, because you know the identity cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. So this identity is used here. Sin A is equal to 1 by cosec A equal to 1 by cosec A is written under root 1 plus cot square A, and this way sin A is expressed in terms of cot A like this. Next, sec A we have to express in terms of cot A. Sec is reciprocal of cos A. Cos is related to sin A, sin A is related to cosec A, and cosec A is related to cot A. So this will be the sequence of converting sec A in terms of cot A, or you can say this will be the way steps to express sec A in terms of cot A. So let's move. Sec A we can write 1 by cos A. This is equal to 1 by cos A we can write in terms of sin A as under root 1 minus sin square A. This is equal to 1 by under root 1 minus this sin square A we can write 1 by cosec square A, because sin A is reciprocal of cosec A. So sin square A we are going to write 1 by cosec square A. Like this. This cosec square A will write 1 plus cot square A. So this is equal to 1 by under root 1 minus 1 by 1 plus cot square A. This is equal to 1 by under root 1 minus 1 by 1 plus cot square A. If you simplify this expression in square root sign, you will find cot square A by 1 plus cot square A. This further you can write under root one plus cot square A upon cot square A. This you can write under root 1 plus cot square A by under root cot square A, and this is equal to under root 1 plus cot square A by under root cot square A is cot A. So this way sec A is expressed finally in terms of cot A like this, under root 1 plus cot square A by cot A. Next is tan A. Tan is reciprocal of cot, so tan A you can simply write 1 upon cot A. So this way sin A, sec A and tan A are expressed in terms of cot A. Now question number 2. Write all the other trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of sec A. So this question also very much similar to question number 1. Let's do this. Sin A we have to express in terms of sec A. So sin first we will change into cos, and so sin A we can write equal to 1 minus cos square A. Now cos is reciprocal of sec, or we can say sec is reciprocal of cos. So cos square A we are going to write 1 by sec square A. So this is equal to 1 minus 1 by sec square A. Under root 1 minus 1 by sec square A, we can simplify it as sec square A minus sec square A into 1 minus 1 sec square A minus 1 by sec square A, and this we can write under root sec square A minus 1 by under root sec square A. This we can write equal to under root sec square A minus 1 by under root sec square A is sec A. So this way sin A in terms of sec A we can express like this, under root sec square A minus 1 divided by sec A. Then cos A. Cos is reciprocal of sec, or we can say sec A is reciprocal of cos A. So cos A we can write 1 by sec A. So this way cos A is expressed in terms of sec A like this, 1 by sec A. Now tan A. Tan A we are going to express in terms of sec A. You know the identity, tan square A is equal to sec square A minus 1, or plus tan square A equal to sec square A. Using that identity we can write tan A is equal to under root sec square A minus 1. What is the identity? Identity is 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. So this identity we have used here. 1 is transposed from left side to right side, and tan square A will be equal to sec square A minus 1. So tan A is equal to under root sec square minus 1. Now cot A. Cot A is reciprocal of tan A, or tan A is reciprocal of cot A. So cot A we can write 1 by tan A, and tan A is equal to under root sec square A minus 1. So we can write 1 by under root sec square A minus 1. So this way cot A is expressed in terms of sec A 1 by under root sec square A minus 1. Next is cosec A. Cosec A we have to express in terms of sec A. So cosec we have to change in sine, and sine we have to change in sec. So cosec A we can write equal to 1 by sine A, and sine A we have already expressed in terms of sec A like this. So 1 by under root sec square A minus 1 upon sec A, and this is equal to sec A by under root sec square A minus 1. So this way cosec A we have expressed in terms of sec A like this, sec A by under root sec square A minus 1. So this way sin A, cos A, tan A, cot A, cosec A we have expressed in terms of sec A in this question. Question number 3, evaluate. In this question we are given two expressions and we have to evaluate them. First expression is sin square 63 degrees plus sin square 27 degrees divided by cos square 17 degrees plus cos square 73 degrees. Second expression is sin 25 degrees into cos 65 degrees plus cos 25 degrees into sin 65 degrees. To evaluate these expressions, if you see these angles carefully in the denominator and in the numerator separately, this angle is 63 degree, this angle is 27 degrees in the numerator. These two angles are actually complementary angles because their sum is 90 degrees. See, in the denominator angle 17 degrees and 73 degrees, they are also complementary angle of a right angle triangle. If in a right angle triangle, if you remember, we had already discussed, here also I will give you one example. Suppose in a triangle A and B are two acute angles. Then we had discussed that sin A is equal to cos B and sin B is equal to cos A. Similarly, tan A is equal to cot B and cot A equal to tan B, like this. So here also we are going to apply the same idea of complementary angles in a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, one angle is right angle and the other two acute angles are always complementary angles. So sin of angle A will be equal to cos of angle B. Sin of 30 degree will be equal to cos of 60 degrees because 30 degrees and 60 degrees are complementary angles. Similarly, sin 50 degrees will be equal to cos 40 degrees and sin 40 degrees will be equal to cos 50 degrees. So this idea we are going to apply here to evaluate this given expression. Like sin square 63 degrees plus sin square 27 degrees, out of two angles 63 degrees and 27 degrees, one angle we need to change in terms of the other angle. For example, here is sine square 63 degrees. This sine 27 degrees will be actually equal to cos 63 degrees. So sine square 27 degrees will be equal to cos square 63 degrees. So sine square 63 degrees plus cos square 63 degrees will be equal to 1, because we know the identity sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1 for all values of the angle from 0 degree to 90 degree. Same idea in the denominator also we are going to apply. Here angle is 17 degree, here angle is 73 degrees. So let's change this 17 degree angle in terms of 73 degrees. So cos 17 degrees will be equal to sine 73 degrees. So sine square 73 degrees plus cos square 73 degrees again will be equal to 1, and finally 1 by 1 will be equal to 1. So 1 is going to be the final value of this expression. So let us evaluate using this idea of complementary angles for trigonometric ratios. So let's proceed this question and write this equal to, out of two complementary angles, one angle we will change in terms of the other angle. So here sine square 63 degrees plus this 27 degrees we are going to write 90 degrees minus 63 degrees. So sine square 90 degrees minus 63 degrees. By this 17 degrees will change in terms of 73 degrees. Any one actually can be changed in terms of the other angle. Even 17 can be changed into 73 and 73 can also be changed in terms of 17 degrees. So let's change this 17 degrees in terms of 73 degrees. So write cos square 17 degrees we can write 90 degrees minus 73 degrees plus this cos square 73 degrees. This is equal to sine square 63 degrees plus this sine 90 degrees minus 63 degrees will become cos 63 degrees. So it will be cos square 63 degrees. And in the denominator cos square 90 degrees minus 73 degrees will become sine square 73 degrees plus cos square 73 degrees. This is equal to sine square 63 degrees plus cos square 63 degrees equal to 1. Sine square 73 degrees plus cos square 73 degrees equal to 1. So finally value is 1. For this step you can write the region sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1 for all angles A satisfying this condition. Now second part. In second part also, if you look at the angles, this angle 25 degrees, this angle 65 degrees, they are complementary angles. Here also 25 degrees and 65 degrees, they are complementary angles. So here also we are going to apply the same idea 25 degrees, either we will change in terms of 65 degrees, or 65 degrees we will change in terms of 25 degrees. So let us change 65 degrees angle in terms of 25 degrees angle. So this we can write equal to sine 25 degrees into this cos 65 degrees, we can write 90 degrees minus 25 degrees plus cos 25 degrees into sine 65 degrees, we can write 90 degrees minus 25 degrees. This is equal to sine 25 degrees into this cos 90 degrees minus 25 degrees will become sine 25 degrees. So sine 25 degrees plus cos 25 degrees into this sine 90 degree minus 25 degrees will become cos 25 degrees, and this is equal to sine 25 degrees into sine 25 degrees is sine square 25 degrees plus cos 25 degrees into cos 25 degrees cos square 25 degrees. Now sine square 25 degrees plus cos square 25 degrees equal to 1. You can write region sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1. This is an identity true for all acute angles A from 0 degree to 90 degree, and this way question number 1, question number 3, both the parts are evaluated.